Now gold is not enough.
Alright, in this video I'm going to be showcasing SPTW. I promised this like last Saturday, when I did the SP showcase. So let's get right into it. So let's first of all, you stab yourself with the Requiem arrow when you have Star Platinum to get SPTW at max worthiness, I'm pretty sure. Don't worry about that third leg, I made a video on that. So, first move, oh shoot, actually I should probably not have my Hamon charged. So, first move we have Aura Kicks, which does a very good amount of kicks. Depending on how you upgrade it, depending on how you can upgrade it, it can be really fast or really slow. So if you max upgraded it, then it'll be the speed that I just showed you. So that's really good. Moving on, we have Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher is a time skip move, but you heavy punch them. So like this. So that is so it does about 16 damage by itself, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the next move, we have a Platinum Slam, which basically deals the amount of damage you would get from Star Finger, and it's AoE as well, so that's nice, but it has a very weird AoE hitbox, so something like this. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but yeah, so Aura Kicks, let me show you the kicks of Aura Speed again. It has increased destructive power, so every move does a little more than you would expect. So moving on though, next move we have time skip, teleport. Next move we have combat precision. Now what this does is that you get a little startup animation, the eyes glow white, and then you get a speed boost and a jump boost as well. And also the good thing about the trademark thing about combat precision is that anything that is parryable automatically perfect blocks. So look, as you saw over there, I didn't need to quickly block and unblock the perfect block. Instead, I only had to hold block. So that's actually really nice. Moving on though, it doesn't boost your damage, unfortunately. So as you can see, it's still 10.9 as usual. But that's not the point of combat precision. You can have Hamon with this, anyways. So moving on, we have the World. The World is a time stop move that does not need any rage at all and is longer than most non-rage bars. So for example, the best thing about it is that you can time skip in TS. Now the reason why this is so interesting is that during if you had a rage bar required time stop, such as the World AU, if you were to time skip and time stop, it would end time stop instead. So that's the cool thing about the World. For the non rage bar time stop. The only stands who can do this though are the ones that don't need a time stop rage bar. So that would be SPTW and the World OH. Moving on though, we have its final trademark move, which is Aura Beatdown. Now in order to showcase the damage I need to test this out on a opponent that has more health. So Fugo, I'm sorry, but you're gonna die. As you saw there, Aura Beatdown is a beatdown move, obviously. So for the first few flurry of punches, it deals 0.5 and it's really fast. Then you do a heavy punch, and then after that you do a slower but longer flurry of punches that does 0.4. Now the damage of Aura Beatdown can vary depending on what the opponent has. For example, if they had something like Tough Skin or something like that, then it would reduce the damage. If it was a Hamon, then it would reduce the damage by 0.1. All of these moves reduced by 0.1, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty much, but if it was a vamp, then it would do 0.8 and 0.5. So that's actually really good. But with Hamon just by itself, it does 0.6 and then 0.5. Note that Hamon does not last as long. The Aura Beatdown lasts longer than if you were to max out your Hamon. So if I were to charge Hamon, do a beatdown, it would still run out by the time I finished the beatdown. Anyways, those are all the moves. Now let's get on to why SPTW is the most, let's say, one of a really bad kind of stand. first off, I should start off with the fact that Star SPTW's moves are all perfect blockable. All of its moves, all of its offensive moves are perfect blockable. So that would include stuff like Aura Kicks, Platinum Slam, Skull Crusher, or a Beatdown, and yeah, that's all of its moves actually. And also the other bad thing about SPTW is its literal low combo potential. For example, if I were to, get him in a 1v, if I were to get him into a M1 combo, then I would Platinum Slam, but there's startup time for that, so that's horrible. So I could just M1. It's not really useful, because look, M1, 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 and then like, I can't, I'm trying to use Skull Crusher, but I can't, because there's a little bit of a delay for that. The only move you could possibly combo with is Aura Kicks, because it is very hard to perfect block, but not impossible, obviously. Like look, M1 combo, and then I do Platinum Slam, like bro, like they can easily perfect block that, which is the problem. And Skull Crusher, like there's a delay for that as well. The only, so like I was saying, the only move that you can really combo with is Aura Kicks, but even then you can perfect block it if you tried. So that's primarily the bad thing about it. So remember that if you are in SPTW main, if you are, then okay, buddy. If you are, then just please make sure, because if you main SPTW, then you should know that it has no combo potential. Like M1, M1, M1. They can perfect block that easy, but this is an NPC, so that didn't matter. Like you cannot do M1, 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 and then Skull Crusher, because they're just gonna punch you back, because Skull Crusher can be cancelled, by the way. So remember that. But Platinum Slam has Hyper Armor, so it cannot be cancelled. So, anyways, so like that's just the horrible thing about SPTW, is it has really low combo potential, and all of the moves are perfect blockable. Like, yes, like Aura Kicks is impossible to perfect block, but it is perfect blockable anyways. So it doesn't, like, yeah. Anyways, that's, and also the fact that like everyone knows how to counter SPTW. Perfect block. It's PB all day. But even with that aside, SPTW does have some good things coming its way. Like, for example, having OP destructive power. Like okay, look, okay, destructive power is really OP because every SPTW main who is good at SPTW, you should know, or you should want to know, that every SPTW uses clicks more often. Now, after the M1 update, after the update where they nerfed M1s, that might be necessarily a bad thing. But the thing about that is that they're probably gonna use something like Aura Kicks or something now that it's gotten way more buffed, or buffed as in got an actual good move. So it's just click, and then that, and then Aura Kicks, and then that's like free hits. So yeah, they will always try to go for M1s, obviously, because then they can get a Scarlet Overdrive, and then it's like free combos for them. Like if you get block broken by like Scarlet Overdrive or something like that, then like it's free combos, free Aura Kicks, free Platinum Slam, all that stuff. So be sure to watch out for SPTW. But yeah, that's the good thing about SPTW. The also good thing about SPTW is that its time stop is very good. But it's only if they have time stop immunity, then it's like, bro, it's GG's, because like they can move in time stop. The only way you could try and get them into your time stop and actually getting a hit on them is that if you were to basically, so this is basically what you would do, you would time stop, you would knock them down first and then barrage them, because they cannot barrage back and stop time, and then what you do is just click, and then that's basically how you can counter a time immunity stand. But if they're far away, then no way, don't do that shit ever. If they're knocked down, then definitely. But yeah, that's pretty much how you would do SPTW time stop. Next, I guess, is the Aura Beatdown. You should always do a Beatdown if their guard is down, or you break their block, or they won't see it coming. Like for example, if there's someone who's chasing to me, and then they were to do a move that had end lag or whatever, I could just beat down them, and then it would be all good. So anyways, that's the good things with SPTW, I guess. But there's nothing really much to go off there. It's just like PB City, bro. It's PB City. Anyways, moving on. We have that's actually pretty much it. We have spec recommendations actually. So spec recommendations, any spec, literally any spec would work. Spin works, vamp works, Hamon works, pluck works, boxing works. Like every spec is good. That's what makes SPTW a bit. That's like a redeeming quality of SPTW. Any spec would work for SPTW, since that it kind of relies on specs, because normally you would have something like the World of Wage, which can be paired with boxing, but the thing about it is that it costs so much points that you can't do it. And like for example, the World Over Heaven like vamp. The thing about the World Over Heaven vamp is that it has no moves, but it's still kind of good, I guess. But like something like I don't know, literally anything. Like for example, Aerosmith spin. That is horrible. I'm pretty sure, because first of all, it's projectiles, so like you'll get countered even more if you're finding a white album. And because like you can't really combo with it, because Aerosmith is supposed to be like single hit moves. Like for example, Platinum Slam is a single hit move, meaning you cannot combo with it at all. Then you also have something like Skull Crusher, which is also a single hit move, or no combo move. But then Aura Kicks is kind of a bit of a both. But yeah, that's pretty much it with SPTW. Tell me if I missed anything.